Sending astronauts to orbit the moon in 2026 is an example of how space travel solves a giant problem. How can humans leave Earth safely, travel very far, and come back again? To answer that, engineers have to build a spacecraft that works like a tiny, moving home, a fast rocket, and a careful navigator all in one. The idea is to send a crewed spacecraft around the moon without landing. This is a test of many things at once: the strength of the rocket, the life support system, the computers, the heat shield, and the teamwork between people on Earth and in space. If anything goes wrong, help is very far away, so every part must be checked and checked again. Think of the mission like sending a paper boat across a stormy river, except the river is space, and the boat is moving faster than a racing car. The spacecraft must first be pushed hard by a launch rocket. Rockets work by pushing gas out one way, which sends the rocket the other way, just as a balloon zips across a room when the air rushes out. Once in space, the craft does not sail like a ship on water. It follows a path called an orbit. An orbit happens because gravity is always pulling the spacecraft towards the moon, while the spacecraft is also moving forwards very fast. It keeps missing the moon and curving around it instead. That is why orbit can feel like a never-ending fall that never quite reaches the ground. The astronauts need air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, and a way to stay warm and safe. They also need computers to guide the spacecraft, because even a tiny mistake in speed or direction can change the whole journey. Space is huge, so a small adjustment at the start can make a very large difference later. The moon itself is not a soft, gentle place. There is no air to slow a spacecraft down, and the temperatures can change sharply. That means the spacecraft must be built to cope with cold, heat, and radiation. The windows, cables, seals, and engine systems all have jobs, like members of a careful team. The return to Earth is one of the trickiest parts. Coming home means entering the atmosphere at great speed, where the air acts like a giant braking hand. This creates intense heat, so the spacecraft needs a special shield, rather like a brave knight wearing armor against a fiery rain. Why do people do this? Because flying astronauts around the moon helps scientists and engineers learn how to live and work beyond Earth for longer journeys in the future. It is a rehearsal for deeper space exploration, where humans may one day travel even farther. So, sending astronauts to orbit the moon in 2026 is not just a trip. It is a careful scientific practice run, full of maths, engineering, courage, and teamwork. It shows how people can use science to cross a distance that once seemed impossible.